when it comes to innovation, I sort of challenge people. I say, well, if you were to take it to the streets and go on the grassroots instead of going up here, come from the ground, like how could you innovate yourself with what you actually do with no excuses in the way? Because if you don't disrupt yourself, someone else will. And it's happening right now in media, extremely, and I've been having some really interesting conversations, happening right now in all these other different verticals. If you don't disrupt yourself, someone else will. And with innovation, I feel that in the ecosystem, a lot of people are talking about it, but not many people are doing much. And what I mean by that is their intent's right, and I think the infrastructure is in place to help, but it's more about, I think, getting to the ground and seeing it, feel it, touch it, and getting really loud where it matters. Like this morning, that's why I was kind of up a little bit late. We had to sort of try and change around things. So I was speaking at there's like a digital hui in Auckland this morning. So I was down there, and it was really interesting looking at what was happening on a local level, right? And I went in and I sort of looked at it and I was scoping it all right, and I said, have people not understood, are people not getting that you can build something locally now that can scale globally and you could stay there? Like, is that not clicking with people yet? You know, because I know, you know, like I built a business out of a 3G data stick card down in Wanaka 11 years ago. I get it, but I don't think that's sort of switched over yet. And I think as soon as they do, that's going to be a huge opportunity, because not only can this potentially help combat all the youth boredom in small towns around New Zealand, we've got all these great things you can plug in and you do it. If I gave the analogy to them, I said, you could go sit next door and plug in a computer. What is the difference to what that would be there if you were in Auckland or if you were in Silicon Valley going to Google? Flipping nothing. Plug in, it's all there, embrace it for more. And I think that's where technology has a huge part to play. And I'm like extremely passionate about not only spreading that word like nationally, but what needs to change is, one, understanding that the tech is there to help, but two, is actually realizing that you need to go from being a consumer to being a producer of stuff. Because if you just consume and you're just doing the same stuff, you're just like everyone else that's going to be around the world, because you can't be like, hey, I've got this cool little hub. It's like, you're literally doing what 20,000 other people in Asia are doing right now. So what's the point of difference?